Hey there guys, we're out here. Today we are going to be reviewing the HASBRO B-daman Fire Blast Slot Stinger. So let's get this out of the way. And take a look at the box. Up front you have Slot Stinger firing a shot. Its name, Slot Stinger, the HASBRO logo, B-daman battles.com, the B-daman Fire Blast logo, and on the back you have its stats, the B-daman firing a shot again, and a bunch of warnings, which, seriously, this is why. Let's just get that out of the way. And included is an instruction manual, 2 B-daman. They are, of course, plastic, being HASBRO. But they do have a little metal ball inside. They have this little target on both of them. And this one has Slot Stinger's logo. It's like a hornet or a bee. I don't really know which. And then also included is a special little target pin. So here it is. It has this hole in the center, perfect size to fit a B-daman. It also has these little creases right here, so you can stack multiple of these. But it only comes with one, unfortunately. And of course included is Slot Stinger itself. Now I unfortunately don't have a Takara Tomy slot beetle to compare this to, so we're just gonna have to do it like this. So anyway, but as you can see, it does have stickers applied. That's because all HASBRO B-daman already come with the stickers applied, at least for Crossfight B-daman. The arms parts, though, these are really nice arm parts for control. It has these pads with the hexagon pattern on it, the little honeycombs, really nice. And these hands also really help with the grip a lot. It's really nice for control types, guys. It's one of my personal favorites, to be honest. And then, of course, it has its emblems. You just hold these down, and then it fires off one really powerful shot. And the head has its visor, of course, and then has a really big head, actually. As you can see, it has these 2 holes right here. That's so you can look in there, and it's kind of like a scope thing. It's for aiming. But it only works when you only have one marble in the B-daman, and you can't have a magazine attached. Luckily, it also has these 3 points right here for another sight. Its foot part is really basic. It's kind of big, but it's kind of just pretty basic. Its core is pretty cool, actually. This is kind of the basic design for the whole parts for most of the cores in B-daman Fire Blast. And then back here, it has the extended trigger and this rail, which is just like Stroke Orochi, but it's different from Stroke Orochi because Stroke Orochi's rail is up top. This one is on the bottom, which actually helps support magazines better. Unfortunately, the rail sticks up. Of course it does, because it's HASBRO. Luckily, the rail sticking up like that does make it so it doesn't have one of the problems that most HASBRO B-daman have, where it always shoots up, because that is something that's not really good for B-daman, at least competitively. Although, if you know me, I have a B-daman like that that's specifically designed to do that. Let me know in the comments down below if you know what video I'm talking about. But yeah, there it is. I don't really have much more to say about it, so let's just get into the testing. First test is control, and since it comes with its own target, why don't we use it for the testing? I am going to be using standard glass B-daman for all the tests. Ready? 3, 2, 1, B, fight. Three, 4, 3. But as I always say, guys, that a B-daman's accuracy is mostly dictated on the user. Next up is the rapid fire test, and as per usual, I will be using the wide magazine. 3, 2, 1, B, fight! As you guys can see, it can get marbles out pretty fast. Final test will be power. First without the emblem charge. Won't miss that one. Not a whole lot of power behind that shot. Again, pretty little power. Third shot. A little more, but still not very good. As expected from a control type. Now for with the emblem charge. Emblem charge! As you can see, it is a bit more powerful. Let's do that again. Much more powerful that time. Final shot. Oh, missed that one. Let's try that again. As you guys can see, the emblem charge does make it a bit more powerful. Slot Stinger is in no way a bad B-daman. Well, at least Slot Beetle isn't. But Slot Stinger just has a few problems. The first of which is this janky track. But at least since it's so janky, it actually makes it so this B-daman doesn't have a problem that most HASBRO B-daman have, where it shoots up. This actually shoots straight, surprisingly. And it actually does have some pretty decent control. So, and these arms too, these really, really nice arm parts. I can recommend this B-daman. It's in no way a bad B-daman. It's actually pretty good for a HASBRO B-daman. Although I would recommend getting the Dakar version, the Beetle, rather than Slot Stinger. But if the only option is Slot Stinger, then get Slot Stinger. But if you can get a better B-daman, a better Dakar B-daman, then Slot Beetle, like a better control type like Force Dragon or Stroke Orochi, or even Assault Dragon, then I would definitely recommend those over Slot Beetle or Slot Stinger. But it is actually still a pretty cool B-daman, and I'm really glad I have it in my collection. Anyway, guys, that's gonna be it for this video. If you enjoyed, feel free to like and subscribe. Anyway, I'm out. I'll see you guys next time.